initially in the program, I made 8K in 14 days. So I was an Uber Eats driver, like working 40 hours a week or whatever. And that was my only source of income, but I didn't have the money. And so that was a huge roadblock for me. I only had like $1,200 to my name, but I have to say this has been one of the most eye-opening and revealing experiences of my life. You need to take a moment and think about something that is bigger than you, okay? Because this program is not about you, it's about the other person, right? There's someone else on the other side of the screen. Like literally there's someone on the other side of the screen right now that I'm talking to, right? And it's about that person in your coaching program, because what you're doing is, it's not about the money. It's not about the feel good, rah feelings. No, it's about improving their life. Logistically, you are improving the quality of somebody's life. So you're helping them to show up better in the world.
All right, what is up, everyone? I am with one of my students here. This is William. Will here is such an inspirational story. Stick around for the next few minutes because this is going to captivate you like no other. Will here is a high performance productivity coach, excuse me. And he's had a transformation because he just graduated from university, in fact, like a month and a half ago. He took a leap of faith, ditched the 9-to-5 grind in order to start an online coaching business with us. And he was an Uber Eats driver. And you're going to see the crazy sales numbers that he's gained in the next few questions I'm going to ask him. But Will, do you just kind of want to give like a quick 20-30-second intro into who you are and what you do?
Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for taking the time. My name is William. Like Richard just introduced me, I'm 24 years old. And this is my first coaching program offer. I've never done this before. Like I'm even thinking about what to say next because this is the first time I'm doing this. And but I have to say this has been one of the most eye-opening and revealing experiences of my life. And I just want to thank Richard for allowing me to share my experience. So
100%, man. Yeah, I'm excited to let the story unfold, man. So I got a first question for you here. Could you kind of just share, Will, what were you struggling with before you came into our program, right? Maybe it wasn't even business related. Was it business related? And kind of just where you were in life prior to joining with us?
For sure. So it was at the end of my college career, my senior semester, and I was getting ready to graduate. Didn't have any solidified plans, looking for a job. And I interviewed for two companies and was turned down, right? Out the gate, I already got some no's, so I was discouraged. But then I came across one of your videos. And at the time I was doing Uber Eats. I was an Uber Eats driver, like working 40 hours a week or whatever. And that was my only source of income. But I had this passion that I wanted to share with the world. And I was thinking about doing that in the form of a blog or something, just as a side hobby. But then I saw your profile and I said, I might as well just turn this into a coaching program, but I didn't have the money. And so that was a huge roadblock for me. I only had like $1,200 to my name, which is a tiny fraction of the price for your program. But I took the leap of faith. And I did it anyways. And with your coaching, with the program itself, like it was well worth the investment, and I actually made it back. And I think we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Let me ask you, right when you joined our program, what were some of those things that were really helpful just in the very beginning, just to get the ball rolling for your business?
Yeah, so I had no prior experience, like I said before. So just learning a few of the mindsets that you teach really helped me to be grounded, since I felt discouraged and everything was so brand new to me. But the number one thing that helped me was finding out and discovering that you don't need a perfect action plan to take action. And that's what really helped me to move forward, because I just took what you taught us and just took action, and it got me results.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. So let's talk about some specific sales numbers, man. What would you say has been the biggest accomplishment breakthrough that you've had, and what window of time frame that you've achieved inside of our program?
Yeah, so I made initially in the program, I made 8K in 14 days, which is crazy. Like, I'm sure a lot of my peers from school weren't even making that at the top level jobs that they interviewed for.
Yeah.
And that could have been me, but thankfully I decided to go with this program. So
yeah, incredible, man. $8,000 in 14 days of launching your program with us. Congratulations, Will. Let me ask you this, man, because we're kind of talking about this off camera prior to this. You did not have the money, and you put a lot of it on credit. You put a lot of it on your credit card, right, to join. Can you kind of share, because like when people book a call with our team and they are considering joining our program, they hear the price, they get nervous, they get scared, they start having doubts inside their minds. Can I do this? Can I make my money back? All of those questions, which are very normal to have. Can you kind of share, Will, from your side, why did you almost not join our program?
Well, to answer that question, I want to say first, like, the program is well worth it, right? But what was stopping me from joining at first was, dude, I just did not have the money. I did not have the capital necessary to gain entrance, right, into this program. And it was scary, man. And like I mentioned to you before, I was excited, but I was just scared because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was going to fall back on Uber Eats to pay for the rest of it, you know. But yeah, man, it was really at first terrifying. Mm-hmm. But then I just realized it was worth it. So I went through and I did it, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't a perfect. I'm not perfect. Like I didn't have a plan. I just took the leap of faith and I just trusted in you and your program. So
yeah, I love that, man. It's you know, fear is not an indication to stop. Fear, discomfort is just a sign that you're growing, right? Yeah. And that's what most people need to understand is when you see fear, when your palms get sweaty, like that's not a bad thing. That just means you're about to do something that's going to take you to the next level of your life, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, you took faith and it obviously paid off for you, man. You took faith first. And let me ask you this, man, you know, a lot of people are watching this right now and someone might be on the fence, right? Someone might be in the same situation as you. Maybe they only have $500, $1,200 in their bank account and they're telling themselves, I can't do it. But you and I both know there's never a lack of resources. There's only a lack of resourcefulness.
Right.
If you want something badly, you will find a way to get it. For you, you put it on credit, you put faith that was going to work out, and you knew worst case situation, I'll just keep driving Uber Eats and I'll make my money back that way, right? Yeah, let me ask you, if someone were watching this video right now and they were super on the fence because maybe they don't have the money right now and they're starting to tell themselves lies and excuses that they can't do this, what would you say to that person about joining this program if they truly know that deep down they should be building a coaching business?
I would reveal to them this: you need to take a moment and think about something that is bigger than you, okay? Because this program is not about you, it's about the other person, right? Mm-hmm. There's someone else on the other side of the screen. Like literally there's someone on the other side of the screen right now that I'm talking to, right? And it's about that person in your coaching program, because what you're doing is, you know, it's not about the money, it's not about the feel good, you know, rah feelings. No, it's about improving their life. Logistically, you are improving the quality of somebody's life. So you're helping them to show up better in the world. You're helping them to show up better in their family, right? And I can say that confidently, Richard, because that is what happened with me by taking your program. Yeah. And now I'm helping other people to do the same thing. Yesterday, I had a coaching call and my clients were sharing with me their why, right? Why they joined my program, why they want to commit to transforming in my program. Mm-hmm. And it was just so inspiring. And it just was a revelation for me because I said, wow, like this is big. And this is going to impact not only the other person's life on the other side of the screen, but everybody around them. Yes. And so you have to focus on something that is outside of you. It's not about you. It's about something bigger. And you can do it. You just have to have faith and trust the process.
Yes. I love it, man. Dude, you gave me chills, man, the whole time that you were saying that. I just got to say, man, Will, God's given you this ability to inspire and empower individuals to take action that will change their life, man. And it's so true, man. What we do is it's not about the money. It's about the income. Excuse me. It's not about the money. It's about the impact, right? and income is just a reflection of the impact. The more money we make, that's cool. That's just an indication. It's a scoreboard. That's a reflection of how many more people we're helping, right? And I mean, that $8,000 you made in your first 14 days, man, is just a representation of all the people that you're helping inside of your program. And yeah, man, I mean, this is just the beginning. I'm so excited for my team and I to continue to support you to get you to your first $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 months and above. And yeah, man, just keep taking action, keep leaning in with faith. And thank you so much for making time for this interview today, man.
Amen. God gets all the glory, brother. Thank you so much.
You got it.